right, ready to get underway. Jackson. Merrill now at the plate. And we're underway here in Cincinnati. Fought off foul. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball there. Not close with that one, and now it's 3-2. In the air to left center. He's got it, and there's one down. Now it's Fernando Tatis. He's junior.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. The 1-1. Line drive. Gets down. Base hit. And a man aboard.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
That one to first. And it gets by him. First and second, one out. Here's Miguel Andujar. Rips that one to right. And there's two away. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Leading off, Jarren Duran. Tapper back to the mound. Throw to first is wide. Tough play. We'll see how they score it. Here's Contreras now. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a swing and a miss. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss.
Start.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. So now with one away and a man at second, Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Man at second. Snap throw and a pitch out, but nothing going on. But he's safe.
You know what I feel like, Boog? I mean, throwing it down to second base, like, honestly, there's only a couple of guys that have ever had any success in doing that. It's just really hard to pick somebody off second.
It's a fair point. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Masataka Yoshida getting ready to hit. Ground ball right side. Sends it to first, and that is the inning. Top of the second, it's Xander Bogaerts now. Ball. Swing and a slow roller. That's just foul. Lined into right. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Here comes the throw. And he's into second with nobody out.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Here comes Bogaerts around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Out towards left center. Duran on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Ramon Laureano. Chop back up the middle. Meyer, the tag, and he's out at second.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out. Keep the runner out of scoring position.
Stepping in for San Diego, Freddie Fermin. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Out towards right center field. It gets down a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Batting 6th, second baseman.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
On the ground right side, tosses to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Now here is Andrew Monasterio. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. That one the other way. And that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. At the plate, Carlos Narvaez. And that one fouled off. 2 away. And next for the Red Sox, Caleb Durbin. Breaking ball, and that got him. First and second, 2 outs. Now batting Jarren Duran. And fouled off. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Slap the other way, foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. That one hops off the wall and should score at least 1. 1 runs in. In there, he's safe.
He was all over that one. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Man on second, 2 down. Runner breaks for third. Fouled off. He was late. Swings and misses. It's a back here in Cincinnati. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Jackson Merrill. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Monasterio. And one away in the top of the third. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Jr.
On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Here's Machado. There's a line drive to left field. He makes the grab. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 1. Tatis runs. That one in the dirt and gets away. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. And that one fouled off. 1-1 now. Swing and a pop-up. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's out. He's out. Down, and that ends the inning. As we go to the last of the third. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
Ball outside.
Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's good.
That's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Here's the center fielder. A new arm into the game, the righty, Jason Adam. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hit softly on the ground to third, but it kicks foul. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. Meyer in the box now. Takes strike 1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Ball outside.
Runners at the corners, 1 away here in the last half of the third. Out number 2.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here's a high chopper handled by Machado. Gets him easily, ends the inning. On to the fourth, and here comes Sander Bogaerts.
Sander Bogaerts.
Ball 1 to Bogaerts. Popped in the air, left field. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
France at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball. This one in the air. Contreras under it, and he's got it.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Castellanos in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on.
That missed. That's a ball.
Red Sox by 2. Top half of inning number 4. In there at the knees, and a count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's ripped into the outfield, and that'll do it. Ready to go, bottom 4. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. Out to short. Bogarts handles the chance. Tosses to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here comes Wilson Contreras.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Red Sox leading it by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There goes the runner in the dirt. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here at Great American Ballpark, new inning getting started. Laureano comes up to hit.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Leaping, and it's gone. That one felt good. And now Freddie Fermin. Slide to right his first time. In the air to left center. Durant on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the kid, Jackson Merrill. His first major league hit happened in Korea during the Seoul series with the Padres.
Nearly 7,000 miles away from his hometown of Baltimore. He had to travel across the world for his first career hit, but I think that makes it even more special, Boog. What a cool moment that was for him.
1 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. will hit next. Runner on the go. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. The tying run comes around from first. And now it's Manny Machado. That one fouled off. And now the 0-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Here comes the throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't.
In the air out to center. Base hit into the outfield. Fires to the plate. And he's out.
Got him.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the inning.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
In the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Up next for the Red
Go
Sox.
up. Run on base. So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Jeremiah Estrada. Left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. And it's just foul. That was close. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Pitch out, but no action. And it remains 2-2. Brings it in. Runner tagging from first. One out man at first. Cedar Rafaela digs in now. Next pitch is outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That misses.
Ball.
Ball 3.
I know a slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
In the air, left field. Laureano sprinting after it. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Marcelo Meyer.
Second baseman, Marcelo
A swing and a miss,
Meyer.
and that's strike 1.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Runner takes off, and a foul ball. Up the middle, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Runners on the move. On the ground to the left. Throw pulls him off the bag at first. Everybody's safe. Bases loaded. Narvaez in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Swing! Back here in Cincinnati. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Xander Bogaerts. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
The 0-1. Line to left. And foul ball. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Well done behind the dish. Go ahead run on base. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one. Way to lay
That's a
off
ball.
that pitch down.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Ground ball could be two. The turn by Meyer at second. On to first, double play. Bottom of the sixth inning. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. Up the middle, Bogarts. Safe.
He's
he
in there.
beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning. So the lineup flips over. Jarren Duran
No, that's
up
out.
next for the Red Sox.
Last
Ball.
couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one misses, and that's ball three. And a base hit, and it gets by him. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and the Red Sox have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game.
He's trying for third. Pitch outside.
And that's
The throw. Tag, and he's out.
No, that's up.
Swings through that one for strike two.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Ball.
Fastball is outside. Morejon, an all-star a season ago, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Got him swinging for the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the
Up
dish.
next for the Red Sox.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
That one pushed foul. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of
That's strike three. Back here at Great American Ballpark, digging in, Ramon Laureano.
Laureano.
Hard hit, right side. Contreras takes it to the bag. That's the first out, the top of the seventh. And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. First pitch
Ball.
doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. Now a long throw to first.
He's out of there.
So back to the top of the order. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Out towards right center field. Rafaela settles under this one. And that is that. Back here in Cincinnati. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Swings and sends a rocket to right. 1 up, 1 down. And next for the Red Sox, Marcelo Meyer. Swings through that one for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Good job to fight that one off. And 1-2.
That's a ball.
This one in the air, center field. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio.
Shortstop, Andrew Monasterio.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Strike 2.
That was straight queso right there. Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
The tag, and he's out. Red Sox. We're at the top of the 8th. Stepping in, number 23.
No, that's out.
Now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And ball four there.
Take your
Tying
base.
run is on base. Here comes Manny Machado. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 22, Jared Whitlock.
So the tying run at second. And another ball. Way high there. Ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Move to second. Tatis dives back in.
Would love to see him get the green light even with the 3-0 count right here. Let's see if he can create some magic.
In the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. Next for the Padres, Miguel Andujar. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Swings through that. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Abreu under it. And that's the third out. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping in for Boston. So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Miller, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Here's the third baseman, Caleb Durbin. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Ball.
Off the mark there. Ball 3.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Back to the top of the order now. Jarren Duran will hit next. Next offering is fouled back. And that is that. Back here at Great American Ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts swings through that one. In the air, right field. Abreu on his way over. And there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
France, the next to hit, takes outside. Center field. Brings it in. And a couple of quick outs. So they're down to their final out. Now here is Nick Castellanos.
That's a ball.
High fly ball out towards left center. Duran moving under it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. 4-3 our final score. They hang on to